Good morning, Bangalore! Hi, Bangalorites and Mumbaikars. This is Bazil Hulmani, simply motivational. And welcome to another episode of the initiative taken by me. And also welcome to the part 3 of the series, How to Achieve Success in Every Area of Life. So in the previous 2 parts, I talked about law of averages. The second part, I talked about how important it is to choose positive people around you and ignore negative people. This part, I'm going to talk about motivation and how important motivation is and how important role motivational seminars play in our life. Start with things. I'm going to speak on 3 factors, which is what, why, and how. So what basically is motivation? According to dictionary, motivation is the reason behind acting in a particular way. So that's what motivation is. But then from where this motivation will come? Like, what can be a reason behind the motivation? In the previous videos, I have discussed about how a man or a woman, when they face failures, negatives and challenges in their life, they get demotivated and they often feel like giving up sometimes. According to a study, there is hardly 10% of the crowd who are able to overcome failures, negatives and challenges and then achieve success, achieve their goal, achieve their career goal. There are very few. But then, to start off with things, I want to talk about some of the very remarkable motivational speakers who play a very important role in our life. First, I would like to talk about Mr. Tony Robbins, who is an American author, philanthropist, and life coach. So he was the first motivational speaker, and he runs his own show, Breakthrough with Tony Robbins, and he is also the author of 2 very famous books. Second on my list would be Mr. Jay Shetty, who is an Indian-British storyteller and motivational speaker. I mean, this man, I like his approach. He keeps on having a chat with me on my messenger, and he also runs his own show, which is also known as The Purpose. So on The Purpose, he invites the personalities, renowned personalities who faced the circumstances, jumped the hurdles, broke the barriers, and finally changed the game. So he keeps on interviewing such personalities. Third on my list would be Miss Brigitte Hyacinth, who is a Caribbean-based motivational speaker. She's a very good leadership and management coach. I mean, if I talk about human resources, she's the best coach ever. She's also an author of a couple of books which have been really read, which have been really successful. So, without wasting much time, I would like a very renowned personality who's an international life coach to join me in this episode. And he has been my life coach, my transformer as well. So I would like to invite none other than Dr. Sadat Khan to join me in this episode of the initiative. Over to you, Sadat sir.
Hi from UIS team. Today we need a revolution to change oneself and not to change others. After our studies and career and professionals, we spend about 15 to 18 years in our studies, but we forget to invest on ourselves. Today, to grow up in our careers or ladders, we have to attend these motivational speakers, workshops, seminars, so that we can develop and learn new techniques. In these workshops, we learn how to live life. Because in our 18 years, often we get an education on the career, how to make a living. But no one is teaching us how to live our life. We experiment. In that experiment, we suffer. And due to that, we make a lot of mistakes. And there are breakdowns in relationships. Because everything revolves around relationship, whether in the career, whether in your house, in other places. And these relationships are very, very important. And once those relationships are not built, then people go into the stress, tensions, and all sorts of problems they develop with themselves. So these educational workshops, seminars, and motivational that have been, one has to attend. It's very, very important to develop themselves. But we Indians especially neglect. And we don't make it as an important. And it's not our priority at all. And we have become in the rat race, only get up in the morning, go to work, come, enjoy, sleep, family. We're just living like animals. We're not experiencing and living life. It's not hard work that gives you the results. It's who you're being that gives you the results. That have to be invested on to develop your being, to being responsible, to being loving, to being kind, to be human. And this is what is missing. Today what we find is humanity is disappearing. The characters and development are disappearing. We are just living like animals and running after the pleasures of our body and this. There is no peace. There is no love, happiness in our lives. Contentment is not there. Everything is there. Luxuries are there. We have got the homes, families, big, big cars and everything we have. But we find the homes are empty of that love and affections. And this is what we have to have, that priority now is to see that we learn about life of living. And that can be only got through the experts who are experienced in these areas. So I welcome you all to attend those workshops that are available. And I myself hold a workshop called Discover Yourself, where we empower people, transform people, and then help them to live a life of freedom, experience of self-expression, love and peace. Now I request you all to do the feedback on this channel of Bazil, Hulmani. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity to be with you all and share your experiences. I would love to come back again to the audience. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Sadat sir, for that valuable feedback and those valuable information. Thank you very much, Sadat sir, for all that useful inputs that you gave when it comes to daily life, when it comes to relations. Earlier, in the earlier video, like Holly and Linda asked me, like, what do you do to stay motivated? So I answered them in a really positive way. And according to me, like, motivation is the third M in your life. The two M's are very much important. Like I kept speaking about two M's. The first M is me. Me equal to believing in yourself. The second M is a mentality. The mentality is positive. Things around you are positive. The mentality is negative. Nothing can help you. And talking about motivation and motivational seminars, so these two M's are sorted. Then the third M is sorted automatically. These two M's are not sorted. So that's where us, the motivational speakers, come in play. was going through this one of the videos of Dr. Vivek Bindra, who is a very well-known motivational speaker and business coach. So in one of his seminars, he appreciated, he was like, if you want to change this country, if you want to bring a revolution, if you want to bring a change, you will have to start working with the youths. So in this particular episode of his, he really appreciated Mrs. Sandeep Maheshwari, who is also another renowned motivational speaker who works closely with the youths. And he was correct in his place. And he was like, if we get some more Sandeep Maheshwaris in India, then nothing can stop from changing India. Yeah, so this is the one thing which I want to address, the youths of today. I mean, according to me, the main problem with today's youth is they spend majority of their time on these platforms. And the irony is that they don't know how to utilize in a positive way these platforms. So I kept both the scenarios in front of you, and according to my opinion, if the youth of today realizes the importance of the platforms which I mentioned later, and not the first. Yeah, of course, entertainment is important. We also have entertainment at times, but then entertainment should not become a hurdle when it comes to your personal life and professional life. It should not damage your personal life and professional life. And then I would also really like to appreciate the motivational speakers in and around India, and also the motivational speakers who are working on a global level, who are going massive. I mean, who are working right from the root level on a global level. So on this special episode of the initiative, I would like to salute motivational speakers all around the globe. And if you really liked this video, if you felt this video was game-changing, then please share this with your colleagues and friends. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss an update the next time. Alright then, thank you very much for joining on this particular episode of the initiative. Stay tuned, stay updated. Thank you.